Hi everyone, and welcome to week 4 of Writing 213. This weekend I graded everything that you turned into me, including the source summaries and the references. I made comments or gave you a model if there were any revisions that needed to be made with a reference entry. If you have questions about any of those, you can reply to my comment, or you can just come see me during my office hours or send me an email and make an appointment with me. But I want to make sure that you know how to do those reference entries correct, that you have them correct on your assignment so that you can easily copy and paste them into your final paper. So this week, in terms of media, I've included 2 short readings that you may include as a reference in your career research project. You are not required to cite them. I would like you to read both of these articles. But mostly you should be directing your own reading for your career research project. You have a draft of your career research project that's due on Friday. So remember, a draft does not have to be anything like what your final product is going to be like. It's not polished. It's partially completed. It's messy. You might have questions to yourself. My drafts often include bulleted lists or topic sentences that say, in this paragraph I'm going to, and that way I have a heading for myself that says, this is where you're going to write about this topic. You should submit something to me that shows that you're moving in a productive direction and are going to be ready to share your draft in peer review workshop next week. I'll answer any questions that you direct to me and make comments aimed at helping you move your draft forward productively. So make sure you turn in that draft for me by Friday and that you are directing your own reading. A couple of items I'll ask that you please make sure that you're turning in assignments to me in Google Docs. Some of you keep turning in like PDFs or Word documents, and that kind of defeats the purpose of this classroom because probably, as you can see, I can really easily make comments and form a dialogue with you so we can talk to each other back and forth when you have questions when you submit in Google Docs. So I know that that can be a little bit of a transition, but I hope that you see the value in an asynchronous class and being able to have that level of communication between reader and writer. Also, for the smaller assignments, you do not need to include any kind of a heading. So when I just ask you for a half-page summary or something, when you submit it through the Google Classroom, I already see the date, I see the assignment and your name. It's just a small assignment. No need to include anything except for the work itself when you turn it in. For the 3 major projects, such as the career research project, I do want you to have a title page so that you can make sure that you know how to employ that for when you move forward as an academic writer. So go ahead and use a title. I've a title page. I've included a template for the APA title page up here in course documents. There's an APA style template in here. This might be a place where you want to visit first before you get going with your project. So you would just take this, make sure that you copy it, file, make a copy, and then all you are doing information and retitling it to something that is descriptive and important for you. So feel free to draw on this template anytime. So I'll be in my regular office hours this week as usual. Feel free to drop in and ask me questions. Show me what you're working on. Just come see me and say hi and talk about the assignment. I'll be there. And if you can't make it during my office hours, just schedule an appointment with me. I'm pretty flexible this week. Take care, everyone, and I look forward to seeing your project drafts on Friday.